Hello, we have a bit of a different type of video today. I have been playing for a little while in this charity tournament. A fellow YouTuber called Winterbub is hosting. Shout out to him. Friend of mine, Adema, who is also YouTubing, uploading Uber's content, invited me to this charity tour where a bunch of other small type of YouTube channels like ours gonna be competing in a nice little standard Gen 9 OU format, and the winner gets to decide like the charity that we're gonna be donating. So yeah, we have been playing for a little while, and now it's us versus Mr. RGGV in finals. I'm gonna be linking all the channels in the description if you wanna guys check them out. I'm also gonna drop the team we use if you wanna try it. And I'm also gonna link the charity that was decided after this game. So big shout outs to specifically Bob for giving money to people in need. So I encourage you to donate something as well. It's for a good cause, and if it's something small, matters honestly. So with all that said, let's talk about the game. Let's get some music going in the back as well. Whoosh. And let's talk about the game. So we're using some offense with like Sash Larios, Core Chain Cinderace, so we can flip the hazards that they might be throwing at us with dedicated leads and shit. And then we have like a nice little core with Rillaboom, Raging Bolt, speed boosting Bulk Up Tusk, and then Kingambit, bulky Kingambit, my favorite Gambit. My opponent has been using a bunch of offense I had seen in the replays with a bunch of gimmicky threats, as the one that you see in front of you, Magnezone, the king of trash. But yeah, they brought Magnezone and Amorous, what's called Dragonite. So it's like a Dragmag kind of in SVOU. I don't know, some gimmicky shit. But yeah, we see a dedicated lead, we see offense. Matchup's looking alright. My Latios is modest, so it doesn't outspeed exactly an Amorous unless they're modest as well. But it should be good matchup for it versus like Gliemora and Dragonite, and then who else? The rest of the stuff. So it's not bad. Yeah, outspeeds Tusk unless he's like speed boost. So yeah, it's a bad lead. It's not a bad lead. It's not a bad lead. So we're gonna do exactly that. We're gonna lead Larios, they lead Gliemora, go for the 2KO Luster Perch, no psychic noise type shit, because that is whack as fuck. We're using the strong Luster Perch and go for the 2KO versus the Gliemora. As we should. He goes Magnezone instead of an Amorous. Not exactly sure why. An Amorous should outspeed. Unless it's like afraid of Scarf Larios and then you take a shit ton of damage. Maybe that's something he was afraid of, because Scarf Larios 2KOs and outspeeds an Amorous, but Moonblast should be killing me. So yeah, I think that's a lot better than Magnezone. I don't know why they went Magnezone, but I go for the Aura Sphere. He reveals to be Choppleberry, which is good, because if he was Specs, he would be able to kill me. Choppleberry, I live, so that's great. Now you're in range of Kingambit after like a boost or like Supreme Overload stats. Now you're in lower HP, so Raging Bolt can beat you. Grassy Glide can do a little bit better work, and I can go for the 2KO Aura Sphere. But instead we go for the Luster Perch again to pressure for Raging Bolt. I get necessary damage on the Magnezone, and then I also don't allow fighting resists on Aura Sphere to come in, like ESP, Dragonite, and then Amorous. Yeah, we go for that, or even Moth. So we go for the Luster Perch, we do like 73, and then we decide that it's better to switch instead of sack. And the reason I switch is because it would be difficult for them to click fucking, what it's called, Earth Power, hit by Cinderace, which doesn't kill, I think, in one, and on a Levitate Pokemon like Larios. So instead we go Cinderace to go for the safe Pyro Ball to kill the Scarf and Amorous apparently, and then yeah, it's just U-turn out versus wherever they go. So Great Tusk comes in, he goes for the Headlong Grass and kills me. He didn't know if I have Wisp, so it makes sense killing me with the Headlong Grass. Excuse me. So it makes sense. There's a Bulk Up Tusk. I decided to sack the Cinderace because first of all it's kind of useless versus Dragonite and Moth. I'm not a Wisp, I'm not Sucker Punch. It's some other shit with Gangshot, I think. So there's that. And I didn't want him to just set up for free, or do his stuff for free. I didn't want to go Rillaboom hard, because Rillaboom, although you can revenge kill this with Grassy Glide and stuff, it's super bad. It's super free opportunity for Dragonite and Arrow Moth to Dragon Dance or Fury Dance or Substitute, all that fun stuff. So I think Cinderace was the most expendable one. And instead of going Rillaboom, I go Great Tusk on my own, because we have the advantage, the minus defense that they have. So I go for the spin first, so I can guarantee outspeed Iron Moth even after boost energy speed boost Quark Drive, which outspeeds mine. Now I can outspeed you, and then I can go for the bulk up game myself. So he's gonna go for the spin as well, doesn't matter very much. We just bulk up, Ice Spinner, bulk up, Ice Spinner, and then we should be able to win because of the defense boosts, unless something terrible happens. So yeah, we go for this exchange. I go for the Ice Spinner, it does 32, if I remember correctly, and then this should be a 2KO, unless this should be a kill or a 2KO at least, if we get a low roll. We do get a low roll, which means we're gonna be in range of Terra Normal, Dragonite, Extreme Speed, or if he reveals to be Choice Band, he can kill me right here, and he does exactly that. We know it's Choice Band, this is a King Gambit switch, and then I go for the Katao into Sucker Punch. I thought it's better than going than Swords Dance, because Swords Dance that would have to Sucker Punch the Magnezone in case he goes for the Body Press, in case he has Terra, like fighting or something. This is a safer Katao here on the switch, so he doesn't Terra and beat me with Body Press and stuff. And we don't play around Iron Defense crappy things with Sucker Punches. So yeah, with the Sucker Punch right now, he makes a good play and switches back into his D-Knight. And I'm afraid of Earthquake, so I switch into my Rillaboom, which we said is extremely expendable. But he predicts that and goes for the Choice Band outright like a madman. Like a fucking madman. So we go Raging Bolt. Terra Fairy is good. I have Draco over Dragon Pulse, which matters because let me explain what's happening here. So if I Draco, I go -2, right? I do have the booster energy, so it's gonna destroy this. It's gonna send this Dragonite flying. He cannot Terra because he's locked into Outrage, and when you're locked into Outrage, you cannot Terra. Or Raging Fury, or whatever these moves are. These 3-turn confusion type of turn moves. So yeah, I can Draco nuke this, and then I'm gonna be set up for Moth. I can Calm Mind twice because he goes for Outrage. We know it's Choice Band, Terra Fairy, Calm Mind, or the Magnezone sack, and then Thunderclap, the Mag. And then we're in a +2 speed boost energy versus the Dragonite. It's gonna get sent backing even if he Terra Normals. So I thought that was better. I didn't consider one thing though. So we go for Outrage, right? Let me show you what I didn't consider. We go for Outrage. I Calm Mind right here. I go for another Calm Mind on the Magnezone sack, and then I just Thunderclap it so we don't take damage. Good. So yeah, we go for that. He goes back to D-Knight because both doesn't kill me, and I can just Thunderbolt it, and then he would lose. And he reveals to be Terra Flying over Terra Normal, which does a shit ton of damage against Choice Band. So he doesn't go for the Extreme Speed, he goes for the Terra Flying, Terra Blast, and then I go for the Draco, and I miss. So that sucks. Now it's a very interesting situation. So let me tell you what's happening here. My King Gambit is max HP, which means I leave a Fury Dance and I kill it with Katao most of the time at 5 Fallen, right? I can also just Katao and Sucker Punch. I'm afraid of Substitute Iron Moth. Substitute Iron Moth is something that can cause big trouble to me. So right here, what we have in front of us, right? I have a 9% Latios. I have this in range of Extreme Speed. So I'm Extreme Speed, and then I have the King Gambit healthy to live an E-Speed. So what matters here is not get swept by Extreme Speed. So we have a couple of options. One of them is staying and Thunderclap the Dragonite, going for a Terra Blast. And if he stays in, that's good, because we deal a shit ton of damage. It kills actually, and through multiscale. Because he's not a Dragon type. He's Terra, right? So, but if he switches and he goes to his Iron Moth, then there is a chance that he's Substitute, and then he's gonna be able to Substitute versus me. I Thunderclap that, he kills me, and then we are in trouble because I have to go King Gambit. Lad is gonna die. I have to go King Gambit, trade, as I told you, and then I get E-Speed swept. So let me show you first what I do and why we did what we did. So he goes to the Terra Blast, I die. I go Latios right here and Luster Birds, so he cannot switch right here. We break the multiscale, so I can go into my King Gambit. Now you're in range of Sucker Punch, and I'ma go for it. And then it's Iron Moth versus my King Gambit. I leave that shit. Moth, Katao, he should die. Unfortunately, he doesn't, so I have to get the play right. Sucker Punch versus Substitutes. So he goes for one of these, I go for the second one, and the third one, he goes for another substitute, I go for the Katao, and we win. Thankfully we win. It got way too close for no reason. Oosh. But yeah, it was important that we knew the calc for Moth, Fairy Dance with ball kicking ability that we're gonna leave. So that helped. And it was important that we recognize extreme speed might sweep us after that miss. So let me explain to you what happens here. Because it's not very clear, I think. So I had the opportunity with the Thunderclap as I explained, but if he switches into his Iron Moth, then he has a position. Like the worst case situation right here, what is it? It is after that miss, right? It is a click Thunderclap and he switches to his Iron Moth. That's the worst case situation because now he has kept the multiscale, he has kept the extreme speed, and he has Iron Moth being in. So Iron Moth in, it means that I cannot go Latios. After. I have to go King Gambit. My Latios is at 9%. My Latios can only come in on Dragonite that is locked into something that is not extreme speed, like it is right now, into Tera Blast. And the reason that it's important to go Latios right here is because Luster Punch is super free. He cannot switch into Luster Punch into his Moth to position or anything. So I'm just gonna deal damage, outspeed and deal damage. If he switches into his Iron Moth and he substitutes, then I have to break that substitute with Thunderclap and then take the damage with King Gambit. So I'm gonna be in range of extreme speed, where instead we lose the Raging Bolt right here with all the boost in the world. But then I'm able to do what I showed you, where instead if I click like Thunderclap and he switch, I could have lost. Not could have, I should 100% lost. Unless I Thunderclap T-bolted all the plays right versus the substitute Iron Moth to put it in range of Sucker Punch at 1%, right? So he won't be able to substitute again. That's the only thing that I could have done. Get all the Thunderclap T-bolts and then all the Sucker Punch Katao plays correct. Otherwise, we are screwed. So, yeah, even after that miss, we were able to win. It was very, very close. So let me show you the charity that we decided to go for. Let me show you real quick. Let me show you. How do I do this? Okay, I'll do it like this, like a lemur. So this is charity. It's called Hivodotu Cosmo. It's a Greek one. It's supposed to be helping versus yeah. It's supposed to be helping, you know, kids that have lost their parents. It's supposed to be helping, you know, single parent families in general in need, kids in general in need. I have visited myself this charity when I was younger with school. So, and I remember us giving up our old clothes, food, you know, cleaning stuff. So yeah, it's I'm glad we were able to win this one and give some money to this charity. It's not much, right? My buddy Winterbobs gave $100, which is like 89 euros. I had another 10. Honestly, even like something small like 10 euros, I feel it's dollars, whatever you guys have. It's important, and it's always nice, I think, helping somebody in need. Like on a serious note, we can be like shit individuals, but you know, doing something nice, I think it's gonna have a positive impact on you and everyone, and it's a good thing. We can be shitty, but charity is always nice. Helping others, always nice. So yeah, I highly encourage you. It's gonna be in the description. I highly encourage you. Even something small like 10 euros, $10, whatever you guys have, 5, 20, whatever you want. I highly encourage you to do so as well. But yeah, this is gonna be the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, we're gonna be doing more tournaments and stuff when we win. But yeah, that's gonna be the video. Hope you liked it. I'll catch you with another one later. Bye bye everyone. Peace.